this is Lady Boulay, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your thumbs up, for your comments, and thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. And today, I have a disagreeable message for people who keep coming onto my channel, calling themselves Black American Indians, and telling me that I'm not speaking for them. When you look at the intro of my videos, it says, Exploring African American Culture. So automatically you would know, if you're not African descended, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you, for you, or about you. I'm talking to the people like me, whose families came through the transatlantic slave trade. And you say, well, it was just a few of you. Well, I'm talking to that few. I'm not talking to you. You don't ever have to come on my channel telling me not to speak for you. It's automatic that I'm not speaking for you. I'm speaking to the people like me. I'm speaking to my people. You are not my people. I'm talking to the people who are African descended. So if you claim you're not African descended, if you were really smart, you would realize I'm not talking to you. The transatlantic slave trade is documented by several countries. African countries, European countries, South American countries, Latin American countries, Caribbean countries, and the United States of America. So everybody is lying but you. You're the only ones who have the truth. Well, I reject that. I don't try to deny you your identity. If that's your identity, that's your identity. It's not mine. And as far as, well, where are the slave ships? They think that's a big, important question when they ask, where are the slave ships? Well, where's the Mayflower? Where are all those ships that brought Europeans to the United States? Do you know where they are? Do you know where the ship is that brought the tea to Boston, that caused the Boston Tea Party? Do you know where that ship is? Do you know where the Nana, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria, the ships that brought Columbus and his crew to the Western Hemisphere? Do you know where those ships are? So when you can tell me where every ship that came out of Europe, every ship that came out of Africa, every ship that came out of South America, then we can maybe figure out where the slave ships are. It's really not a smart question, but if you insist on asking it, then you're entitled to an answer. But my answer is, you go find all those other ships, and then we'll try to find the slave ships. All of the records that are in the Library of Congress, the state archives, all of these states have records dating back to the original 13 colonies. The Freedmen's Bureau, all of the records that are in these courthouses all over the United States, none of that matters. Only what you think matters. I have no problem believing that there were black people in this country when the Europeans came. But we also know that the Europeans brought disease with them. There was a campaign of terror where they intentionally wiped out as many of the indigenous people as they could. That is also documented. And they wiped out a lot of the indigenous people, including black people. They came here to conquer. So they didn't come here to have a large population of people that they were going to have to manage. They brought the people here that they wanted to manage. And so really, I don't see the big deal about being a Native American, because all you're saying is that you were conquered. You were conquered, your land was taken, and you were reclassified as black or Negro is what they say they did. So I'm sorry about that. I sympathize with you. But you don't get to come on my page every time I do a video about Africa telling me who I am and what I shouldn't be doing. I'm not speaking to you. I am speaking to the people that have my lineage and identification. You are insulting. You're stalking people. You're trolling our channels. And you're causing discord because you want everybody to jump on board with you and say they're Indians, and we are not Indians. We are African descended people. And I don't care if it's not but 100,000 of them. Those are my people. And you don't get to bully me. You go on and be who you are. I'm not going to come to your channel. I don't go to anybody's channel that calls themselves an American Indian. I just don't. And furthermore, now we're on the subject, there are a lot of Black American descendants of slavery who say you people are embarrassing. You don't want to identify with Africa, and that's why they call you pretendians. I don't call you that, but a lot of people do. But you're coming onto my channel trying to censor my speech because you don't agree with what I'm saying because you're an Indian. Well, I ain't no Indian. And it's like you're trying to put people down whose family members came through the slave trade. You can't put me down. I'm not ashamed of being African descendant. I'm not ashamed of being a descendant of slavery. I'm not ashamed of anything about my heritage, my ancestry, or my lineage. So I want you to leave me alone. So if you are not African descendant, and you have a problem with me speaking to, for, and about people who are African descendant, then you know this channel is not for you. And there's no reason for you to ever come back on my channel because this is very irritating.